What's up, guys? Today I've got a freaking sweet knife to show you. This is the Hyphen by GAVKO and GAVKO Designs. Check that out, isn't that pretty freaking sweet? Michael Gavik is an amazing designer, and if you don't already, you should go follow GAVKO Designs on Instagram. And before I go too far, I do have some coupons set up for you guys if you're interested at White Mountain Knives. Sharp AF will get you 10% off most knives. And Sharp AF also gets you a discount at WeKnife and Civivi Knives. I do get a small commission with GAVKO, but regardless, I just appreciate you guys being here, watching the video, and checking out some really cool knives. So this is probably in my top 2 or 3 favorite knives of 2022. I really like the Hyphen. I also really liked the Press Check by Alan Elishewitz, another really cool designer. I feel like when they work with the designers, you get a little more uniqueness and character compared to their in-house designs. Let me know in the comments, what was your favorite knives of 2022? So the Hyphen is a titanium frame lock with thumb studs for deployment. Crisp action, by the way. Very nice deployment on this thing. Reverse Tonto blade shape. Nice hollow grind. 20 CV steel with a hardness of 59 to 61. This version has a gray stonewash and the flamed tiger stripe titanium. Really cool version. This is the one I really wanted. When I think of a GAVKO design, I think of kind of a long skinny handle with some angularity to it. Is that a word? Relatively skinny handle in comparison to the tallness of the blade. But some interesting like angles and curves to the handle. And then the blades, the words that comes to my mind is chompy. Making up some new vocabulary for GAVKO. Chompy and angularity. The blades are aggressive and tall, kind of beastly. Maybe shark-like is a better descriptor because I think the knives are named after sharks. But overall, just a really cool design. The one thing that shocked me a little bit when I unboxed this was the size. I thought just from like the pictures that this was going to be a lot bigger. It has just such an aggressive profile that I just thought this was going to be a larger knife. I'm actually pleasantly surprised because I was worried that it would be bigger than I personally like to EDC. Some of you might be disappointed with the size, but for me it's perfect. And it's awesome to get this beastly character into a compact size for daily carry. I will say though that an extra large Hyphen would be pretty freaking cool. I can get a 4-finger grip on here, no problem at all. It's comfortable. I don't notice that pocket clip too much. You do have a uniquely milled titanium pocket clip, not just the regular for GAVKO. It's more of a GAVKO designed pocket clip. Tip up, right side only, by the way. Here's what it looks like in your pocket. But yeah, still comfortable ergos. You can choke up here with this finger choil, and then there's a spot there for your thumb. And this is really comfortable. You can really get locked in right there, get a good grip. Nice 4-finger grip for those of you with medium-ish sized hands, and then room to choke up and get even more control of that blade. The blade length is about 3 inches, and the handle length is about 4 inches, for a total length of about 7 inches. The stock thickness is about 3.2, 3.3 millimeters. Not quite as thick, I'm sure, as a custom GAVKO knife, but still average or a little bit thicker than the typical production knife. And the weight is about 3.5 ounces or 98 grams. Here's a couple size comparisons. This is the new Civivi Elementum button lock. It's the same size as the original Civivi Elementum, and it's about the same length there. And here is the full-size Benchmade bug out. I think the bug out is just a little bit longer. The OKC Rat 2, another knife that it's pretty comparable to in length. The Spyderco Dragonfly 2. And the Press Check. This centering is perfect right down the middle. And the lockup is nice and solid, probably about 25–30%. No blade play, and no pivot lash. For the construction, there's one standoff right here. No back spacer, just the standoff, and then one stop pin. Pretty simple construction. No internal milling that I can see, but it does have a lock bar insert with an over travel stop. The body screw is T8. The pocket screws are also T8, that's nice. Lock bar insert, T8, and the pivot screw, T8 all around. I really like the accent color of the hardware. I believe this is steel hardware. And the action, as I said before, deployment's great. D10 is tuned in nicely. You can thumb flick, slow roll, reverse flick, all the cool stuff, and just really satisfying, crisp deployment. The drop, on the other hand, is not quite as smooth. It does require quite a few shakes or a strong shake shut. Honestly, for me, I would probably want to lube up those bearings. That reminds me, it is running on cage ceramic bearings, but it just feels like it needs a little bit there. I mean, when you push that lock bar over, that first drop is, I mean, it drops good. But once you've got tension from the lock bar back on that blade again, you know, it's pretty tight. And so I think just a little bit of lube and it would have it a little better. So for me, it's mostly been a manual close like that. There is some good texture on that lock bar as well, and it's not enough that it's painful or annoying in repetitive use. It's just enough to get some good traction. Oh, I'm burping. Man, that's a nice looking knife right there. And you get a couple of wee stickers, the typical ones. I really wish they made more unique stickers for different knives. And the cleaning cloth. And a wee pouch. So, the typical stuff. Alright, let's test out the factory edge on here. Pretty freaking good. I believe the price on these is like $255, and maybe it was a little bit more for this flame titanium version, and then there's also a Damasteel version that's a little bit more, or a lot more. Overall, you guys, I freaking love this thing. Awesome GAVKO design, great Wii knife execution. I'd love to see another Wii knife and GAVKO collaboration, or maybe an extra large hyphen. But for now, this one really scratches me where I itch, and I hate that phrase, but it does. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. That's it for me, guys. Thanks for watching.